What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it. Poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and get it poppin'. Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday, I think it is. How are you? Hope all is going well. Of course, if you guys are interested in personal readings and personal services and all that good stuff, first link in the description below to my website if you're interested. Okay, all right though, guys, let's go ahead and hop on into it. Do want to say what's up to everybody though. What's going on, Ren? Hey Stephanie. Hey Lila. Hey Sana. What's going on, Alicia Bell? Hi Amy. How is everybody doing here today? Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. Thank you all so much for tuning on in. Hey Marlene, what's going on? You said, hey Ant and Soul fam, welcome. What is up? All right, guys, let's get on into it. Sagittarius was first here for the daily reading, so we're gonna see what's going on here with the Saggy. Okay, message is coming in here for Sagittarian. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Saggy, please? Message is showing up for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Saggy, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on with you, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on? Sagittarius, overall energy for you is going to be the Hangman in reverse. So you could be connecting here possibly with a Pisces for a few of you. Taking a look here at the current energy, we got here the 10 of Pence in reverse. What you're dealing with, we got here the 7 of Pentacles. And then looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the 6 of Swords. Okay. Could be connecting here potentially with a Pisces. You might also be dealing with an earth sign or possibly an air sign here as well at this time. Now, as far as what I'm seeing here for Sagittarian peeps, Hangman in reverse here paired up with the 10 of Pence in reverse as well. I kind of get the feeling here for you that you're letting go of the idea of something here being perfect or needing to be perfect in some sort of way, Sag. It almost kind of feels to me for you guys where it's like 10 of Pentacles reversed. This situation isn't perfect, and that's okay. You know, I mentioned this, I feel like yesterday. There was a similar message. I don't know what sign it was for, but I was talking about the idea of like not rushing through life, like rushing to get to the best moments or the best chapters of our lives. You know, sometimes where we're at is far from perfection, but it's more than enough. And it's about sitting back and kind of appreciating, you know, what we have right in front of us. 7 of Pentacles, like we've created a lot. We've planted tons of seeds, and like everything that we're looking for in terms of perfection or the best chapters of our lives will inevitably come forward to us in the future. But what we have right now in front of us is special. It's important. It's enough. And I'm going to allow myself here to enjoy what I've created so far. I'm going to allow myself to enjoy the crops that I've made here so far, the seeds that I've planted that have turned into a wonderful harvest. And instead of, you know, focusing on having to have the best of the best, I'm okay. I'm content. I'm happy with the life that I'm living. And for everything else that I wish and desire to have, it doesn't mean I can't have it. But hello, at the end of the day, this is going to be in my future, baby, right? Point blank, period. I think you're at that point where it's like, it might not be here now, but it'll be here one day. So really interesting message. Like I said to you, Sag, it really aligns with one of the messages I had for another zodiac sign yesterday, where basically where you might be right now might not be the most amazing. Maybe you don't have the perfect house, the perfect car. Maybe you don't have the perfect job. But who's to say you can't have that in the future? You know, the best chapters of your life will inevitably come, but where you are now is not so bad. You know, you've worked so hard to get where you are, and it is worth appreciating. It's worth being grateful for, and it's worth saying, hey, nothing in life has to be perfect. You know, the fact that I'm here is awesome, and the fact that things have worked out thus far is pretty damn awesome here as well. So I think that if you've been on a grind, a hard-working path, Sagittarius, you've been trying to create perfection in your life, if you will, or you've been trying to work to have these super successful and high achievements, I think having high standards and high goals are really important, but I think that at the end of the day, they're not always going to come as quickly as we'd like them to, and I think we should be proud of how far we come and exactly where we are, because where we might be might not be perfection, but it definitely is something that works for us, and it definitely is more than enough. So definitely feeling a bit of appreciation energy for you in the next 24 hours. This idea of not looking at where you are and deeming you're not successful. Being where you are right now is success within itself. Take a look back into the past for a second. You're probably doing better than you were a year ago, right? Or 2 years ago, 5 years ago. I think back to certain circumstances and I'm like, wow, compared to where I was versus where I am today, that's a shit ton of growth, and it's something to be proud of and give yourself a pat on the back for. So, Sagittarian, love that message. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but I appreciate you guys coming out here so much nonetheless, okay? All right, Team Saggy, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, okay? All right, guys, so we started out with fire for today. We'll probably do fire, water, air, earth. By the way, thank you, Ren. I appreciate that. You said I love the Halloween decor. Yeah, I've been wanting to get more Halloween decorations. What does suck is I do have a sign here that says haunted behind me. But since, my chair is kind of tall, you can't see it. So I don't know if I'm going to leave that there, but I did get like an Edgar Allan Poe kind of book. I made that boo sign. I didn't make the sign, but I painted it and put it in a kiln. Did like a little pottery thing with my girlfriend, which was fun. But yeah, I love decorating now. It's super fun being in my own space. There's definitely more stuff I would love to get. Thanks, Marlene. I appreciate that. You just said that's a cute boo sign. Yeah, it was super fun. Me and my girlfriend and I were thinking about pottery, and then she found this pottery place not too far away. And it's not like make your own kind of pottery. It's more of like you paint it, you put it in a kiln. And I was like, I want a Halloween decoration. So I thought that came out awesome paint wise. Yeah, you had to do like 3 coats or something. I did 4. The color came out perfect. So it was super, super cool. But yeah, for sure. What's going on, Noodlehead? Hello, hello. So don't worry, guys. Scorpio reading will be coming soon. Vanilla Capricorn, what's poppin'? Hi, Aunt. Tell me something good. Hopefully there will be some awesome stuff. We'll see when we get over there to Capricorn. Hi, Sarah, and hi, Veronica. All right, guys. We did start out here with the fire. Like I said, let's go fire, water, air, earth. Going into the water. We'll check out Scorpio. We'll see what's popping on in here for you. What do we got showing up here for Scorpio, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio, we're going to get ourselves here this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the Magician in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a Virgo here for a few of you, taking a look at the current energy, 2 of Swords, what you're dealing with at this time, Page of Swords in reverse, and then taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the 9 of Cups in the upright position. So let's go ahead and see what's up here for Scorpio. Now, we start out here with the Magician reversed paired with the 2 of Swords. So right off the bat, I think you're kind of finicky. You're definitely taking some time here to figure out what the best course of action is going to be, because 2 of Swords is indecision. Do you want to show up in a situation? Do you want to distance yourself? I think that right now you're kind of stuck between the two. Having a look at what you're dealing with, Page of Swords reversed. I kind of feel like as of lately, Scorpio, you've been backing away from somebody. You've been pulling back from someone. I feel like you haven't been as communicative, if you will, or you haven't been communicating with them as much as you have, or as much as you used to. I'm kind of getting the feeling here where you're noticing that maybe I'm in the process of recognizing I'm a little bit happier without somebody. I feel like I have been seeing this energy show up for Scorpios quite frequently, where I've been seeing you guys taking a little bit of a step back from someone or something. And keep in mind, it doesn't have to be someone. It could be like your job. Maybe you're noticing that the more you're stepping back here from your work, from your career, if you have a business or a side business, the more you're stepping back from that here as well. It's like I'm noticing that I'm feeling a lot more happy. I'm feeling a lot more fulfilled here with the time that I have on my hands to do other things, So there's a realization here that without someone or something, you are starting to feel a lot more happier. And I think that, for example, especially when we lean more into the career side of things, if you have a side business or your own business, you might feel like the more I step back from that and the more that I start putting time into having more free time, into doing what I want to do with my own very time, it's a lot more enjoyable. It's a more positive experience here for me showing up overall. You might feel this way in general, though. It might not be about like a specific person. It might be about people. people as a whole. For some of you Scorpios, you might be getting prepared here to kind of tap into like a hermit energy where you're noticing that maybe I just need a break from everybody. I might need to lean more into enjoying time with myself and enjoying being in my own energy a little bit. And I think that everybody can benefit from that. I think that sometimes it's cool to kind of just be a hermit, escape from society a little bit, escape from your friends and family, just really connect with yourself, do what serves you, do what makes you happy. It's a great way to reset your mental, but it's also a great way to connect with yourself and really find some peace, you know, because when you can sit there, embrace the calm, enjoy your own company, you most certainly can start feeling a lot more peaceful energies here as well at this time. So Scorps, whether you're specifically kind of distancing yourself from a person, a job, maybe everybody, I think you're at a point where self-rejuvenation is definitely the goal and the key. And I think you are noticing, I really just want to make more time right now for the things that I like, the things I love, and the things I want to do for myself. So the more you can figure out a way to make time for you is going to be very wonderful for you going forward into the next 24 hours and beyond that too. So I would say here for this reading, I think it's more about just kind of prioritizing more you time, Scorpio. If you can find a way to do that, definitely feel free to do so. I think it's going to be great for you right now. And I think it's also going to be a great reset, if you will, to kind of just reset yourself and reset your energy. Okay. All right, Team Scorps. Yeah, for sure. Definitely take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but we're going to go ahead and keep it moving forward. Okay. All right, guys. So we did our water and we did our fire. Hopping on into the air signs. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Libra gang. What do we got going on here for the birthday peeps, baby? Message is showing up here for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for the zodiac sign of Libra, baby? Message is showing up for Team Libra in the next 24 hours. By the way, hey Rastafarian, what's going on? Hi Fawn, and also what's poppin', Torpio? How you doing? Hope you're doing great. Thank you so much for stopping on by. All right, Libra, I want to wish you all a happy birthday, a happy Libra season. Let's get one more shuffle and we'll see what's up. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome stuff. Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. All right, you could be dealing with a earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taking a look here at the current energy, Knight of Cups in the upright, what you're dealing with at this time, the Emperor, and then taking a look here at the outcome, we do have here the Nine of Swords. Okay, Team Libra. Knight of Pence in reverse here, Knight of Cups in the upright. I think right now you're kind of at a point where you are basically letting somebody know what you're interested in, but it's like, hey, this is what I want to do for the future. Are you with me or not? I feel like that's the most prominent energy here because Knight of Pentacles reversed here says, I'm not going to continue kind of waiting on somebody. Knight of Pens reverse represents putting something to a halt. So I feel like you're no longer going to wait on somebody. I feel like you know what you want, you know what you're looking forward to in your future. And if somebody wants to be a part of that, cool. If they don't want to be a part of that, it's like, I'm going to keep moving forward anyways, because the last thing that I'm going to do is keep myself stuck or keep myself stagnant. Taking a look at what you're dealing with here, the Emperor, absolutely. The Emperor card is about tapping into your energy and saying, listen, I know what I want. Why should I put my life on hold for anybody else if they're not on that same exact path? Looking at the outcome here, Nine of Swords, I think that to a certain degree here, Libra, there might be a disappointing factor showing up for you in the next 24 hours, where maybe you might realize that somebody's not potentially on the same page as you. But I think that at the end of the day, whether or not they're on the same page as you, I don't want to put my life on pause any longer. Like, I want to go forward and live my life and do what I want to do. You know, maybe this is a situation where you know what you want to do with your career. Maybe you have a romantic partner. Maybe your romantic partner isn't on board with your career decisions, but it's like, I can't put what I've wanted and worked so hard in my life on hold if you're not going to go along here with me, right? So it could be a situation like that. It could be something going on within your friendships. It could even be about feeling like someone's created some sort of delay in your life, and you might recognize that I'm just not going to give this person the power anymore to delay me. I need to get going forward. Are you with me? Are you not with me? That decision is going to basically be up to them. So definitely understand where you're coming from, you know? I think that a lot of the time we can find ourselves putting our lives on pause for certain people or certain instances. But we have to remember, as the Emperor, you know, we are the sole creators of our lives. We're the sole people who live and walk in our own shoes on a day-to-day basis. And we're not going to be able to get to where we want to go if we're putting our life on pause, especially for extended periods of time. So Libra, definitely making that decision here of like, you're either with me or I'm going to keep going forward doing the thing that I want to do here nonetheless. Okay. All right, Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and and moving forward. Really appreciate you guys coming on out, okay? All right, y'all. So far we did our water, we did our fire, we did our air. Jumping on into our earth signs. Let's go ahead and check out here Team Virgo, and we'll see what we got going on here for you. What do we got showing up here for Virgo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be in store here, please, for the zodiac sign of Virgo in the next 24 hours? What do we got going on here for you? All right, Team Virgo, goddamn. Okay, let's get this last shuffle out the way. I feel a pretty decent vibe for you guys, though, like pretty good. You know, looking at the overall energy, 8 of Pence reversed, looking at the current energy, the Page of Cups, what you're dealing with at this time, the Queen of Wands, hello, and then looking at the current outcome, hello, we got here a Page of Wands showing up for you as well. It is the feeling of like, I don't think I need to do much work anymore. You know, I don't need to work on myself right now. I don't need to work on healing. I don't need to focus on all this inner work or the shadow work. I feel good. Like, I'm ready to bring myself back out into the world, show people who I truly am. I think you're at a point here, Virgo, where it's like, I just feel like myself again. And I love that for you, because I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've gone through tons of shadow work in my life. Everybody has gone through the works, right? I think we all go through it many and multiple times in our lives. And when we're in those periods, it's not easy to feel like ourselves. It's not easy to feel like everything's normal and natural when it's super intense, and it can be very draining. It can be very depressing. It could be a really bumpy ride. But I think here for you, Virgo, in your next 24, it's like, I don't have to do this work anymore because I feel like I am myself again. You're tapping back into that Queen of Wands. I feel confident. I feel good. I feel like I can express myself, right? And at the end of the day, you have that high vibrational love to give here with the Page of Cups, when in comparison, you needed to focus on giving that to yourself. So I think you're coming to the conclusion here of like, yeah, I have given to myself everything that I've needed. I have taken out the time to make sure I've done that. I've taken out the time to make sure I've taken care of myself. But now I'm at that point where I can give back. I can be who I am again. I feel like myself again. I'm ready to share that with the world and ready to share that with the people around me. And it's just a really exciting time here, taking a look at that outcome being the Page of Wands. So Virgo, I fucking love that for you. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But guys, really fantastic message. Super, super awesome. Okay. All right, Team Virgo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, guys, we just had a crap load of stuff going on in terms of like donations and memberships. Let me give you all a proper thank you. Holy crap. That was nuts. So let me say thank you real quick to everybody. But yeah, Team Virgo, thank you guys for tuning in. All right, real quick. Fawn, thank you so much for being a member for over the past 23 months. You're super appreciated. You said, I'm not waiting on anybody anymore. Done it before. And totally understandable. Definitely get where you're coming from. Cindy, thank you so much for the 10. That's much appreciated. Thank you, my love. Thank you, Fawn, for the 5. Thank you so much. Lila, of course, thank you for being a member for the past 6 months. Love and appreciate you, Aunt. Love and appreciate you, too. And thank you following up with that $3 donation. Really, really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much for all the love right now. It really makes my, it means the fucking world to me. So thank you guys so much. All right, y'all. We did our water, fire, air, and we did our earth. So that is our first batch of zodiacs. We're gonna hop into our second batch in just a little bit. Okay. All right. Happy Thursday, Mojo. If I didn't say hi already, hello. How you doing, Mojo? Thank you so much for stopping by here today. Same with you, Aisha, and same with you, Norak. Cindy, shout out to you. Thank you for being a member for the past 23 months. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, man, you guys are freaking awesome. I have the best community on YouTube. I don't care if other people can disagree with that. That's fine. I fucking love you guys. Amy said I just had an ad pop on. Yeah, guys, with the live streams now, there are ads that are going to be popping up a little bit more frequently. It is new features that come in with YouTube. So, with different streaming services, there are ads that play throughout, that play throughout the stream itself. Typically with my ads, you guys would get the ads afterwards when the stream is posted into a video, but YouTube is rolling out ads into streams. And at the end of the day, I know they can be rather annoying, but that is also how I make a living on YouTube. So you will see ads from time to time pop up, but if you ever have the skip option, you can always skip them, you guys don't have to click them or anything of that nature unless you want to, unless you're interested. But yeah, they are going to play, and that is what helps me make a living at the end of the day. Good evening. Hello. You're from Birmingham. That's cool. Shout out to you. Very, very cool. Thank you, Cindy. I'm happy to be on point with you. Happy to resonate with you. Luke said, done waiting as well. I'm gonna swim the F away now. I feel that, man. I feel that. You're decorating a wedding cake right now and listening to me, the best part of our day here at the bakery. Oh, shout out to you, Ali. I appreciate that. Shout out to you and the bakery crew. You guys are cool. Also, that's awesome, decorating a wedding cake. That must be fun. Excuse me, guys. That must be a fun time. My sister used to be a baker. It's not her profession anymore, but she has done a pretty cool amount of like cakes and designs and stuff like that. And let me tell you, I got to salute you there. All right, real quick, Ali, because it is a lot of work, A, to bake the cake, but B, to put all the effort into the decorations and stuff of that nature is pretty freaking intense. Like, bakers have a pretty intense job. So, you know, my salute to you. That shit is awesome. Really, really awesome. Hey, Vanessa, what up, what up? Been a minute. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Thank you, Eve. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Alicia. I really appreciate that, too. Lila said, this is why I got premium. I can't stand getting ads. I understand that, guys. At the end of the day, ads for me, it's like it helps me out because this is how I survive. But for other people, you could always buy YouTube Premium to like avoid getting ads, I think. I don't know how much it is, though, a month. I don't think it's a lot, though. But that's entirely up to you guys if that's the vibe for you. What's going on, Boss Lady Thomas? How are you? Thank you, Mojo. Really appreciate that. Thank you so, so much. You guys are fucking active today. I just got to point that out here real quick. You know, you guys, I feel, are like super active today. So thank you so much for that. A lot of peeps came out already. So shout out to everybody showing up over here. Which sign are we on? We're going to be going back to the fire signs in about a minute or so. And we'll probably go back to Team Leo. So Leo will be next. You're welcome, Ali. Yeah, for sure, dude. Hello, appreciation. A Halloween tree. I love it. You know, I thought about buying one of those. I saw it at Michael's. There was like this little Halloween tree with like these like dark purple LEDs. It was like this dead tree. It was cool as fuck. But it was like $100 something bucks. And I was like, yeah, no, thank you. You know, I spent a lot of money on my Christmas tree last year. So I was like, yeah, Christmas tree, you can dump the money in there. But for a little like 3-foot Halloween tree, I ain't spending $150. No. That shit is crazy, man. A lot of money for sure. Oh, thanks, Luke. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And thank you, Boss Lady Thomas. Appreciate that a lot as well. You guys like this cup? I like this cup a lot. It says Stay Golden with the little third eye over there. I got this from my girl's aunt. I believe it was her. I think it was my girl's aunt who got us these. You have a 4-foot Christmas tree that you decorate, Fawn? That's cool. I think the Christmas tree we bought, because we have 9-foot ceilings in the apartment. I think it was a 7-foot Christmas tree that I got last year, which is good enough for sure. Because I think if we would have went for anything bigger, it probably would have clocked at the top of the ceiling. So yeah, the 7-foot one was cool. And I can't wait to set it up because it was so beautiful. Like last year was the first time living away from home. So being able to have your own Christmas tree with your partner, decorating it, setting it up, seeing it every night was such like a beautiful thing. It was so fun. So I'm super excited to put it back up again this year, you know? I don't know about you guys, but that shit just excites me. I find it so fun. You ain't wrong about that. Find a used Christmas tree and spray that one black. Yeah, that could actually work out. Like I could get like one of the little cheaper 3-foot skinnier Christmas trees and like spray paint it black. That would work. That would work. I feel you, Vanilla Capricorn. Well, here I'm in a predicament, Vanilla Capricorn, because I always get either 1 or 2 signs who yell at me each and every single day. I either get Taurians who yell at me because they always say, Aunt, why are we always last when they're not? And then I get Virgos who yell at me too. But Capricorns never yell at me. So I kind of sometimes put Capricorn last to avoid getting yelled at by Taurians and Virgos. And I never intentionally, by the way, guys, put any sign last, but I am saying that sometimes I'll do that just so I don't get yelled at. You know, because literally my signs are always at random. A lot of people think that I have like a sign status. Like I'm like, I prefer this sign over that sign, and these signs suck, so they need to be first and last. No, I really don't. I do whatever's easy for me to remember because I can forget very easily. So that's just how I roll. You know? Thank you, Mojo. I love you too. You said I love your energy. I love your energy too, Mojo. You're fucking awesome. Appreciate that 20. Thank you for that big ass donation. That really means a lot. Really, really means a lot, guys. For sure. With Pisces, it's always all love. That's what's up. Pisces is used to being last. Yeah, I think that's something that Pisceans can appreciate a lot about my channel, because I don't naturally go like the Aries through Pisces route for daily readings, so Pisces don't always have to expect to be last, which I think is cool. You know? Torpio said you get fussed at by everybody at some point. It's nearly a cyclical, it's nearly cyclical at this point, a seasonal rotation of a chewing. That's really what it is, though. It really is what it is, you know? Geminis are impatient as fuck, too. It happens, guys. Like, I don't mind. I know that some people get frustrated, but it's like, whatever sign pops up, pops up. I just do what I can remember or whatever pops into my head first. But that's very true, though, Torpio Sag. It is. Marlene, I fuck with that heavy. Your friend came over and was like, oh, cool, you're ready for Halloween. You're like, this is my year-round decor. I like that. That's a good vibe, though. That means it's looking hella fucking metal and emo and vibey, and that's my kind of vibe, okay? If I could paint all the walls in my apartment black and have like the most coolest, emoist decorations, I would. I genuinely would. The issue is when you paint a wall black, it is so hard to get it back to like the original color, apparently, and that's so what I've heard before, so I don't want to mess with anything. And even this blue is relatively dark as well, but I would love to have like my entire office painted black. I think it would look awesome. It would look so classy, you know? It would look fucking awesome. Oh, that's cool, Fawn. Yeah, shoot me a DM on Instagram. Show me them. For sure, for sure. All right, though, guys, I'm getting carried away with the conversation. So we're going to get back into the reads. Give me 1 second, and we're rolling on into Leo, okay? Mojo, that's pretty fucking cool. I like that. All right, though, guys, let's hop back into it. Team Leo, let's see what we got going on here for you. I'm moving into your next 24. All right, what do we got going on for the Leo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information can be shown up here for Leo? I know wallpaper is still a thing, but I hate wallpaper, guys. And sorry if that bothers anybody, but I hate the way it looks. It's just not the same. Message is coming in here for Leo in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for ya? All right, Team Leo, let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle. And we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the Six of Swords in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Three of Wands in reverse, what you're dealing with at this time. Lover's card, hello. And then looking at the outcome for the Leo peeps is going to be the Nine of Wands in the upright position. So let's go ahead and see what's up here for you. Team Leo, we got here a Six of Swords in reverse, followed up here with a Three of Wands in reverse as well. I kind of get the sense here for you in your next 24 hours that you are going back into this energy of choosing to not wait on something, because Three of Wands upright would represent waiting, but when you have it in the reverse position, it's like, I'm not going to wait anymore. I'm going to go ahead and do my own thing. So I get the sense here for you. You're not waiting anymore on someone or something. You're ready here to completely move forward. You know what it is, though, guys? I think you really care about whatever it is you were waiting for. So this can represent a person with a Lover's card. You know, it can represent somebody that you really love, somebody that you connected with on a deep level, could represent a romantic partner. So you might have been waiting on somebody in hopes that you could get back together, in hopes that you can move things along forward with each other. But I think you're at a point where it's like, this isn't worth it. Because if this was meant to be, it would have been. Why am I waiting? And I tell people this all the time, and it sucks, but it's the truth. You know, if it's meant to be, it would have been. And if it isn't currently happening right now, don't be afraid to let it go. You know, you always hear that old saying, if you let it go and it comes back, it's meant to be. Cool. And that really is how it is. I think that if you and a person are meant to be together, there is nothing that can stop the two of you from finding your way back to each other. So I think that in this kind of scenario, Leo, you're representing that and understanding that. And you're like, yeah, if I'm meant to be with this person one way or another, we'll be together. And I need to let myself set them free, and I need to set myself free. Because what am I going to do? Wait on somebody forever? At that point, that's just delaying me from other opportunities and possibly delaying me from where I need to get to go in my life. So looking at the outcome here, we got here the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands here says, I've been hesitant. I've been worried. I've been stuck on the idea of having to let go. But at the end of the day, I'm not doing myself any good. And the thing about the Nine of Wands is that it's that card of holding back, you know? You're upset and you know that if you let go, it makes everything real, right? Right, Leo? So if I let go of this person I love, it makes everything real. It's like, that's it. I got to finally accept they're gone. And it's one of the hardest things for you to do. It's going to really be hard for you to do. I'm not going to bullshit you and sugarcoat you, but once you do it, you are going to feel so fucking free. And at the end of the day, too, you're going to have other opportunities to connect with other people and see what comes along in your future. How could you know that there isn't something so much better coming in for you in the future based upon what you've already experienced? You know, sometimes people are like, oh, my ex is the best I will ever have. Okay? How do you know that fucking Timothy that you're about to meet in 2 weeks at some mall is not going to be the best person you've ever met at that point, right? So the truth is you don't know. That's the point, right? You don't know, but you have to give yourself the opportunity to experience what can come forward for you in your future. Okay? All right, Leo, I love you. Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you guys so much for coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, Team Leo, we're keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward, baby. So we did our fire. We're hopping back into our water. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the fish and see what's popping in for Team Pisces, okay? Message is coming in here for Pisces, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Message is showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Pisces in the next 24 hours. Yo, Scorpio, why is that so true? You said Timmy finally gets a positive shout out in the reading. You're really right about that. I feel like every time I've mentioned little Timmy never had a good, like, positive backbone to him. We've always been talking shit about little Timmy. I think you're really right about that. Yeah. All right. Shout out to Timmy's first positive shout out to the reading. I know everybody who's watching this right now is confused. They're like, Aunt, who's Timmy? That's just my example of people. I usually call somebody a little Timmy, right? In readings at the end of the day, right? That's who you might be dealing with. You might be dealing with Timmy. Either way, though, Pisces. Let's get one more shuffle, and we'll see what's popping, baby. Hopefully, we got some awesome sauce. Pisces. Overall energy for you is going to be the Sun in reverse. All right, we'll see what's going on over here. You might be dealing with a Leo. Taking a look at the current energy, Ace of Swords in the upright, what you're dealing with at this time, World in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for Piscean is going to be the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse position here as well. So Pisces, I think that for your next 24 hours, there is something here that I think is going to be a realization happening for you. I think that for me personally, the Ace of Swords is kind of like a card here of realizing something. You're seeing the truth of a situation. You're becoming enlightened. I think you're starting to see something that is not making you happy, and maybe you didn't pick up on it earlier, you know? And I've been there before, for sure, where I haven't noticed that certain things were the cause of my unhappiness, but when I realize what the cause might be, it changes the game. And looking at what you're dealing with right now, Pisces, World reversed, you haven't yet removed something in your life that has been the cause of your unhappiness. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be getting answers to that. If you are a Pisces, you're getting answers here to what might have been sparking unhappiness in your life. Maybe it's been a specific person, maybe it's been a specific situation, maybe it's been a certain path, maybe it's been certain things you've done. But as you start to realize this has been a pretty big direct cause of things that have fueled me to be unhappy, now you get to do something about it, right, Pisces? Because when we realize and recognize the underlying cause of any problem or issue, once we recognize it, we can remove it. Once removing it, it's smooth sailing, baby, okay? Which is fantastic news. So I feel like you're figuring that out. And sometimes those things are buried so deep within us, or they're so well hidden in plain sight that they can be really hard to peek and see them for what they are. But I definitely get that feeling that you're seeing something for what it is. You're like, I could see that this is what's making me unhappy. Now that I know this, I can do something about it, you know? Taking a look at the outcome here for Pisces, 10 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, it's like something here has created an off energy in your life here for a while, but now that you get to acknowledge it, now you get to do something about it, baby, okay? You get to take action here and swing that sword towards whatever's causing the unhappiness, you know? I think that a lot of people don't understand that sometimes when you're not super happy or super stoked, people think, well, why? Don't you know why? Sometimes we don't know why. Sometimes we have to do a little bit of deeper digging to actually come to that conclusion. Point blank period. You know, I can think about many times in my life where I'm like, I don't know why I feel so depressed. I don't know why I feel so upset. I've been there before so many times and I don't know why. But then I take the moment to go really deep and then I figure it out and I'm like, oh, it's because that situation happened, or it's because I've been doing this and I didn't see it before, but now I see it. So now that I can identify what's been causing the problem, the root cause, I can cut that shit out and move forward with much more positive and higher lifted spirits, right? Cool, Pisces, okay? I like that. Massive realization coming in for you. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you for coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, my fish, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did the water and we did the fire. We're going to hop on into our air signs, guys, in just a sec, and we'll go ahead and get it moving. I have not, Amy, but I'll give that a check out after the video for sure. That sounds very nice. Thank you for doing that. I'll go give it a check out and see what's going on. Torpio said Timmy finally gets a win. Indeed. Indeed. Shout out to Timmy, man. You got 10 sets of eyes. That's what's up. Let me see if I can spell your name or say your name correctly. Oh, how am I going to do this? Muravagila? Hopefully I said that correctly. If I didn't say that correctly, please correct me because I could be really bad with names sometimes. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Aisha. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. But you know what though? It's a good time to do. It's good when that happens because you're in the energy of release, right? Mojo said, I've been harassed by a neighbor for 6 months. Yeah, I've been hearing about this neighbor. We built a privacy wall, called the police 7 times, and now I find out that he's in the hospital with a perforated bowel. 37-year-old beer drinker. Oh, Lord. Okay, well, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not going to say karma, but damn, whatever happens, happens. Hopefully he does end up turning out okay, though. But yeah, I know you've been dealing with that situation for a while, but damn, that sucks. That definitely sucks for sure. Maravilla. Oh, there we go. I like that. Okay. Hopefully I said that correctly now. Maravilla. If I'm saying that correct, please do let me know. But very, very cool. Yeah, for sure. I agree with Rastafarian on that one as well. It's tough, man. You know, being in situations like that, especially with alcohol and things of that nature too. All right, though, guys. Air signs. Let's go ahead and clock on in. We already did Libra. I want to go look at the Aquarius. Let's see what's going on here for our Aqua gang, and we'll see what's popping here for you. Okay, message is coming in here for Team Aqua, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aqua. We're going to get ourselves here this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up here, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aquarius, overall energy for you is going to be the 7 of Swords. You could be connecting here potentially with a air sign like a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Taking a look here at the current energy, we got here the 5 of Swords in reverse. What you're dealing with at this time is going to be the 10 of Cups in reverse. And then lastly, with the outcome for you, is going to be the 4 of Swords in reverse here as well. So Aquarius, definitely not too bad with the reversal cards. Pretty actually good here for your scenario. You start out here with the 7 of Swords paired with a 5 of Swords reverse. So immediately for you, I'm getting a feeling where it's like, I haven't been enjoying being so passive. I think that you've been in a pretty passive energy recently, and in a way, it's given people around you feeling like they have a sense of power. They're like, Aquarian is passive? Cool! I can do what I want. People are thinking that because you're not sitting here taking action or maybe being confrontational, they have this ability now. They have this power to be able to be confrontational with you because they're not expecting much of a response. Looking at what you're dealing with here, 10 of Cups reversed, I definitely think that to a degree, Aquarius, you're not enjoying the way that somebody here is treating you as you've been passive, but I also think that you haven't been enjoying that you've been recently passive. And I think that you're getting to a point here where it's like, okay, I don't want people to get this idea that they have this power to walk all over me, so something here has to change. Because what you've been doing, I feel, here's been your intention. You've been trying not to feed into somebody's bullshit, which is respectable, which is how I am as a person. When I see people coming at me with bullshit, I don't fuel their flame. I don't like to give them power. Inevitably, the little troll will go back under the bridge. But there will be times where people here will look at that And they'll sit there and go, well, I can go ahead and keep on stepping on Aquarius here, right? At the end of the day, it's like they're giving me a free pass. So sometimes people can take that and run with it. And that right then and there is where you have to say, okay, I might have been super passive for a while, trying to not fuel the flame. But if somebody here needs to be put in their motherfucking place, trying to step on me, then guess what? I'm going to go ahead and speak up and say what needs to be said. So let me just tell you right now, for anybody who's watching, if you're fucking around, stepping on an Aquarian's toes, they've been passive, I'm gonna let you know that it's been building up. Okay? It's been building up. And you might get to that point right now. If you fuck with an Aquarius in the next 24 hours, don't be afraid if you end up getting dragged under the bridge for being a troll, okay? It's not about you going back there yourself. You're gonna get dragged under that bridge, all right? Because Aquarius, I see that you're in that energy where it's like, dude, time for me to step up. I've been super passive. And I've been doing that with a good intent of hoping that somebody would kind of fuck off respectfully. But if you're going to keep on pushing my buttons, don't be afraid to see what's going to happen afterwards, because you deserve it. You know, it's like, don't poke the bear. You mess with the bull, you get the motherfucking horns. It is what it is. And I think that's basically where you're at here right now. You know, that's exactly where you're at here at Team Aqua. And I think it's totally understandable. I think that sometimes if people are not going to sit here and understand that, or if people are going to sit here and think that they can step and walk all over you, you need to show them that that's exactly what they're not going to do. Sometimes confrontation is incredibly important because you do deserve and should stand your ground, okay? All right, Team Aqua, goddamn. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Definitely an intense-ass reading. And you know what? I do happen to know a few Aquarians in my life who are like very, very passive. But when you do actually see them step out of that energy and show that they're going to stand up for themselves, it's pretty fucking scary. Okay? All right, Aqua, I love you. Best of luck to you guys. We're going to go ahead and keep it moving forward. You know? For sure, for sure. Vanilla Capricorn said, I love fuck off respectfully. Yeah, I think that there is like a respectful way to tell people to fuck off. I think that telling people to fuck off sometimes is more respectful probably than the alternatives. Virgolicious Tarot gets it. She says, Breakfast Club. Love that saying, yeah. Mess with the bull and you get my horns. I love the Breakfast Club. Fucking great 10 out of 10 movie. Amazing, amazing movie for sure. All right, guys, getting back on into the earth signs. Thank you, Mojo, by the way, for the 10. I appreciate that so much. You did say it's been building up. This Aqua has been passive. Totally understandable where you're coming from. Yeah, it's like, it's going to get to that point, right, Mojo, where it's like you mess with the bull, you're going to get the horns, dude. For sure, for sure. But thank you for that donation. I really appreciate that. All right, y'all, hopping back into the earth. We already did Virgo, so we're going to go take a look here at the Taurus, all right? Capricorns, thank you for being patient with me today. I will take care of y'all soon. But let's take a look here at the Taurians and see what's going on, okay? Message is coming up here for the Bull Gang. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here, please, for the zodiac sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Taurus, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves already this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on with you, babe. Hopefully all is well. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the Five of Cups in reverse. Looking at the current energy, we got here the Five of Pentacles. Taking a look here at what it is you're dealing with, we have here the Ace of Swords in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Four of Pence in the reverse position as well. So Team Taurus, kind of looks to me for a few of you guys with the Five of Cups reversed here. Five of Cups reversed naturally tends to represent that you are not crying over spilled milk anymore. You are moving on from a situation. You don't feel like continuing to be invested in this situation on more of an emotional level. You know, looking at the current energy, Five of Pentacles represents you want to separate yourself from someone or something at this time. So I feel like you're separating yourself emotionally from something. You're like, all right, it's time for me to move on. I can't keep giving my feelings and my emotions and my power away to this one person or this one situation that occurred. It's time for me to move forward. But I think that looking at what you're dealing with here, Ace of Swords reversed, you are having difficulties here, Taurus, detaching yourself from something that you've experienced. And the truth is that as much as we want to say, screw our feelings, I want to feel something completely different, we have to remember that we cannot help how it is we feel. And I think that the more we try to kind of separate ourselves from how we truly feel, the more we're going to get caught and stuck in a cycle of running away from emotions rather than facing them, even if that's not our intention. So Taurians, if you truly want to release and let go and move on from something, you have to allow yourself to embrace the truth of what it is you truly feel. If you're hurt, own it and be hurt. If you're angry, own it and be angry. If you're really deeply saddened, own it and be deeply saddened. If you find a situation humorous, own the humor of the situation. Because the more that you can own the emotion you're feeling, the more you can actually let that shit go and be weightless here with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So if you're a Taurian having a tough time trying to move on from something that's happened or occurred, the last thing you want to do is just say, I'm over it, when you're not. You want to make sure you're embracing the truth of how it is you truly feel, and that's what's going to best benefit you. And I know, guys, it's so fucking annoying. I know it must be annoying hearing me say that all the time when people are like, if I'm sad, why the hell would I want to feel sad? Well, believe it or not, feeling sad is what's going to help you let go of that feeling rather than pushing it away. So I know it can be maybe irritating to hear pretty frequently, but it is the key here if you want to start the process of actually moving on and feeling a heck of a lot better. Okay? All right, Taurus, I love you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you so much for tuning on in, okay? All right, guys, so we finished up our lovely and amazing second batch of signs. We're going to hop on into our last and final batch shortly. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying yourself so far and having a pretty damn good time. I think it's been a pretty fun daily today, y'all. Been a lot of good freaking times. How's everybody doing, man? You leave on Saturday for 2 weeks. Thanks, Ann. You're welcome, Ojo, and that's cool. Hell yeah, I love that for you. I hope you have a good time on that trip. Definitely sending out some good vibes to you and your person. That's going to be hella fun. Sending the Taurian some love. Hell yeah, healing hearts. Much appreciated. Yes, very happy Mondays. Yes. Yeah, I can agree with that too, Amy. Amy says, I totally agree that FU is much better than silence. I'm a person who really appreciates communication. So I don't like the idea of ghosting. I'd rather you like tell me like, yo, I'm not interested in you, or I don't want to talk to you, or I don't want to hang out with you. Like, I'd rather have a friend tell me, hey, like, I'm just going to be real with you. I don't really want to hang out today. I kind of just want to relax at home. I'd rather have a friend say that to me than not respond back to me. I'd rather have a friend tell me, hey, I'd rather hang out with fucking Timmy than you just because me and Timmy had original plans. Okay, have a good time. I'm that person where I'm more or less offended if you're just real with me and upfront with me about how you feel rather than just not saying anything at all. Because I appreciate the fuck out of the honesty. Rastafari, thank you so much for the $1.99. Really appreciate that, my love. You say, may the God of your choice bless you. I love that. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, my love. Oh, thank you, Aisha. I'm glad you are. You're very sweet. I love you, Aisha. You're such a sweet person. Thank you so much. Was Aries done? Next up will be Aries. So Aries will be coming in shortly. Absolutely, Mojo. You got to feel it to heal it. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Right, Torpio? Yes, yes, Timmy is. Timmy's getting lots of love. Hey, what's up? Keep it moving. You said, I agree. The truth makes my life easier. It does. It really does. There's a lot of things, though, that I think that people could have spoke their truth in and said their feelings and said their part that they didn't. Like, I find it that sometimes people can unnecessarily ghost a lot of situations where it's like you could have just been honest. But I think we have to remember too, and in a way have compassion for people that do ghost, because you have to understand that the circumstances that have brought them to becoming a frequent ghoster goes back to the past of what they've experienced earlier on in life. You know, a lot of people that develop the kind of habitual energy of ghosting, it's like they've experienced that before. Maybe that's what's normal for them. So in a way, it's like, even though scenarios like that will irritate me, it's like I don't hold anything against anybody because everybody has their own behaviors and circumstances based upon what they experienced too, you know? So that's always something to keep in mind. Got that from me and it works? Hell yeah. Thank you, Aisha. Really appreciate that as well. Amy had to take out the positive Timmy train today. She said, we gotta tell Timmy to go F himself. There's gonna be one random person watching named Timmy who's never seen my channel before and go, why does everybody hate me? There's gonna be one dude, man. Name Timmy, who's going to come onto my channel, never watched my video before, and say, who the hell is this CancerMoonsTarot dude? And why the fuck does he not like me? Yo, just throwing this out there in advance. To anyone named Timmy, I fucking love you. I have no issue or problem with you, okay? Shout out to Timmy, man. Yeah. Agreed there with Scorpio. If you ghost, you can stay a ghost and hopefully find that healing with your avoidant actions. A lot of people have avoidant responses though in life because they are so unfamiliar with dealing with confrontation. You know, you have to remember too, like this is getting a little psychological, but there's a lot of people with avoidant personalities because when they would try to have a confrontation, let's say with a parent, this is a child. If a child tried to have a confrontation moment, and not even confrontation, when a child would try to speak their truth to a parent, let's say this parent is narcissistic, and the parent immediately shut them down, of course they'd feel avoidant. You got to remember that a lot of people are like that because unfortunately there's a lot of parents out there that will shut down their kids, not let them express themselves, not let them be emotional when they need to be. So when they learn to withdraw and be avoidant and not want to like say, hey, this is my truth, this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm experiencing, that continues into adulthood for a lot of people. It really, really fucking does. I agree with that, Natalie. A lot of people do say psychology and astrology go hand, or you said psychology and astrology go hand in hand. I believe so. I've gotten the brunt of a lot of people who've really disliked my channel for this sense of bringing in psychological viewpoints. They're like, well, Ant, are you a therapist? I'm not a licensed therapist. I never have been. And I make that very clear. I didn't go to school for psychology. I am not a licensed therapist, but I have my own points of views. I do a lot of research on the mind, on just humanity and how humans behave in general. And any kind of thing that I have learned that I feel like has personally helped me, I like to share with people too. So I will always share with you guys based on my own experiences. But there's a lot that goes hand in hand that you could find through tarot, patterns that you can find through tarot, that you can provide a lot of great psychological advice for as well. You know, a lot of good advice can come just from working with these freaking cards, man. Absolutely, Amy, for sure. Scorpio, yeah, I know. It's crazy, man. You go back to all those dailies, you'll see what happened to Timmy. It does though. Yeah, it does, Mojo, for sure. I gotcha, Aisha. Numerology is cool as well. It is. Thank you, Mojo. I appreciate that. Oh, that's cool, Rastafarian. I love that for you. I've always thought about that. I've always kind of had that in the back pocket, you know, thinking about going to school for psychology and stuff of that nature, but I don't know. I'm the type of person where it's like, I don't know if I would. I don't know if I could see myself making a career out of that personally, because it is a very hard job to do, you know? Very hard job to do. Like doing what I do now, it's very difficult, but I have such passion and love for it. But if I didn't have passion and love for what I do on a daily basis, I don't think I can endure this kind of work, you know? I think it would be incredibly hard for somebody to do the work that I do and other light workers do, not having the passion for it, because it is that draining. Like you are not just taking on, you know, energy on a daily basis of other people, but you are taking on the dark side and the darker energies that they're going through as well. You know? Human design is very interesting. The thing is I wish I could get into it, but every time you want to get into human design, it's like, take this course, take that course for $5.99. You can learn all about it. I'm like, dude, fuck that. I like learning information and knowledge for free. You know what I mean? That's why like I can't stand like if it's a cheap course, I'm cool with it. Anything under $100, dope. But you know, there's people that are milking like, here's an astrology course, here's a tarot course for like $800. It's like, fuck that, dude. You know, learn that shit for free. You can always find it on Google somewhere. Vanilla Capricorn said, Ant, find something to level that sign on the shelf behind your seats. Oh, I could possibly. So if you're talking about the haunted sign behind, I thought about possibly just putting like in like two like really small nails and just maybe like propping it up a little bit and hanging it. So I can just hammer in two tiny nails and do that. Well, maybe like they might need to be a little bit bigger. But I was figuring through like the D and the H, I can just lift it up. I thought about it though. That would be something interesting. You do astrology for your friends and family. That's super cool. Yeah, and I say it all the time, guys. Like, I would love to just learn astrology, but I just don't have the fucking time to commit to that. It's so much. I heard quincunx and I was like, what the fuck is that? I remember I was watching some astrologer. I heard the quincunxes or whatever the fuck they're called. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? That's a lot, dude. That's why I always tell you, I'm not an astrologer. I am not an astrologer. I am a tarot reader, fucking spiritual advisor, whatever the fuck you want to call me. Yeah, that's me. That is me. I'd be good at being like a life coach. In a way, I've thought about that too. I love that kind of path and career. I love motivational talking, speaking, coaching. I just don't know if people would show up, you know, and I don't know how to plan an event and I don't know what I talk about. You know, I think that I'm so good at just shooting the shit in a conversation with people and kind of like communicating based off that. If it was to plan about talking about something, I feel like I'd go blank, you know? So that's the difficult part for me. Orpheus, you said, Ant, you ignored 2 of my comments. I thought we were friends. I didn't see them, brother. I'm sorry. You're not being ignored, guys. If I never see your comment, it's never on purpose or purposeful, as I say. I don't give a shit if people are going to sit there and go, that is not a real word. Because do you know how many people come at me for my words? They're always like, Ant, that's not a real word. I make up words, motherfucker. Okay? Go with it. But yeah, not purposeful. For sure. Oh, that's really cool, Mojo. I like that. We would all show up on a live. On a live for sure. I don't know. I think that going down that path, there's a lot of people I follow that is like super cool to watch, like people that do events. Like for example, really love Aaron Dowdy, really love Julian. He's a super cool dude, great speaker. Owen is an amazing speaker as well. There's tons of awesome speakers that I look at, and it would be like, I think it'd be great to go down that path to just like help people, be a life coach, motivate them in certain ways. But it's not for the faint of heart, that kind of job. It is really, really hard because you got to be the living results, you know, you got to be the living proof of that. And it requires not only a lot of self-work on a daily basis, but it requires a lot of discipline to make sure that you're on that right path as well as you're guiding other people onto the right path too. My one thing is that I never want to mislead a person. You know? Never would. Is Aries done? Aries is coming up shortly, guys. My made-up word is attitudele. I don't know if I even said that correctly either, but that's funny. Shoot the shit with us, people will pay. Well, what I thought about is, and I think you guys would like this idea a lot, to be honest. I thought about that if I happen to do a meetup at some point with everybody. I think that the style of how I would do the meetup would be like, pay like $20 for a ticket. Nothing crazy and nothing expensive, just because I would want to have it be like an actual event, not like just meet me up at this random place in New York City type of thing. I'd want to have like a little bit of professionalism kind of to it. So I feel like it'd be like $20, buy a fucking ticket, come to a show, and we would literally just do shooting the shit. I'll talk to all of you. I will talk to every single one of you. I will have conversations with you guys. If you have questions, ask me questions. If you want to learn about what I do, if you want to learn about tarot, do that. That'd be cool. I've always thought the coolest thing that could probably come from the spiritual community would be this idea of a bunch of different people that do what I do. So tarot readers, astrologers too, whoever, anybody kind of in the spiritual community. If we just made a big event, I think that that'd be really cool. You could have some people in a booth doing readings if they want for people, you know, like I could have a booth if you want to get a personal reading with me in person, that'd be cool. We can chat, we can talk about astrology, we can talk about numerology based upon every other advisor's stuff. I know they do spiritualist conventions that are like really, really big, but I think that if we could try to do like the YouTuber side of it, that'd be fucking cool, man. That would be really cool. Attitudinal. Oh, I got it. I like that. Instead of attitudinal. I like that one. But yeah, I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be really fucking dope. Thank you, Marlene. I appreciate that. Hearing that makes me happy. Thank you. Amy said, do it, I'm in. I think that'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't know who would want to, though. It'd kind of be like whoever the fuck wants to come, comes. I don't care whoever wants to come. Literally, you're in this community, you do your thing, pop on through. I feel like that's how I would do it. but I'm not good at organizing things, guys. Or maybe I am. I'm not going to shoot myself down for that. I'm pretty good at organizing stuff. I organize everything for my channel. I don't have an assistant or anything, which I would love to have. But just there, I can't pay an assistant. I can't afford that. But that'd be cool though. You know, one day, right? If I ever get to have an assistant or an editor that I can afford to pay, I'm just gonna be cranking out videos left and right. But yeah, I do everything. Everything you see on this channel, on my social medias, everything is all me, man. So I'm a one-man show, you know? You said that the place would be swamped. You'd need like 2 days. I don't know if that would though. I don't know if I got the juice like that, guys. I don't know if that many people would actually show up, because if I would do anything, it'd be in New York City. I have a lot of people who watch me from California. There are a lot of, I've met like 6, 7, 8 people maybe in general who have recognized me before just out in public, but I don't know if that many people would come. That's kind of like a little bit of a worry of mine, but I'm cool if even one person shows up. That's cool. But I wouldn't want to put so much money down to not have like guaranteed people coming. But I don't know. I have that fear where it's like nobody would want to come out, you know? I wouldn't expect like a huge amount of people. Just because it can be an inconvenience too for so many people across the world or like really far away. I wouldn't want them to spend so much money, you know? You should vend at pop-up events. I have done that before. I've done that with my partners Sapone and Candela for the crystal healing candles. I'd gone to a pop-up event before. Nobody there I think knew necessarily. I also didn't announce it, but I did do a pop-up events with them to sell some candles. That was pretty cool. By the way, guys, those candles are going to be coming to my website officially soon, which I'm excited because I'm going to be getting some more stock in so I can actually start selling them directly on my website, which is awesome. And it still supports Sapone and Candela, by the way, so there's still support going to them too. But I'm excited to do that so it can be more direct to everybody, which I think would be dope. That's awesome, Krista. I appreciate that. Do a live and a stream. Yeah. Amy said I'll help with the event, catering, promoting charity and shit, stuff like that. I think that it would be super fun too as well to do like charity as well. I think that'd be pretty fun too. You do live in Northern California. Yeah. It would be a little hard for some people halfway across the states or the world and stuff, but it'd be cool. True. That's what I thought about mainly, Amy. It was like, if I'm going to actually do this, I would probably do pre-sale tickets. And then, so if you buy a ticket, it's like a guaranteed slot that you're coming, you know? So if we had the pre-sale stuff, it'd be like a guarantee spot you're coming. Natalie, if you're interested right now on any of those candles, by the way, in my description box below, there is a website called saponeandcandela.com. Click that link. It's going to show all the candles that I've ever created with my partners. You can go ahead and purchase one if you'd like, or if you want to get a little bit of a detailed look to them. All these are crystal healing candles, meaning that they have crystals. They also have healing intentions within those candles, so that not only when you light the candle do you have a beautiful energy coming off from the crystal, but you have beautiful intentions to help you based upon its own purpose that it serves. So yeah, I started that journey about like 2.5, almost 3 years now, I think. And I love those candles to death, man. So if you're ever interested, give them a check out. They're really cool. Oh, damn. That's what's up. You said I privately cook for the NFL players. I would love to cook for the event. That'd be fucking sick. Holy shit. That's really fucking cool. Okay, Tammy, I see you. I see you, Tammy. That's fucking cool, man. Yeah, I would love that, dude. And listen, I mean, shit. If somebody wants to come in and fucking cook some food, hell yeah, I'm gonna eat the fuck out of that food, okay? Especially if you're cooking for NFL players, hell yeah. That's true, Krista. And I did think about that. I did think that if I ever happened to do a in-person event, I could also find a way to stream it online. I think that would be very cool too. All right, though, guys. I got to put something into action. I got to do something into action eventually, but let's hop into it though. All right. We got 4 more signs to go. We already did. I can't believe we're an hour in already. Holy crap, guys. I've been talking a lot today. I'm sorry. I know that I say I'm sorry, but I know you guys are like, you're good. Do I sell hoodies? Yes, I do. If you go over to my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com, I do have a few different hoodies. I got to keep it popping Pushing and Moving Forward hoodie, and I have a CancerMoonsTarot logo hoodie as well. So give it a check out. Very, very comfy. I'm going to let you know right now. All right, though, let's get on into it, though, guys. Going back to the Ram fam, let's go ahead and see what's up here for Aries, and we'll see what's popping here for you. What do we got going on here for Team Aries, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, we got a full moon in Aries tomorrow. That's going to be popping. What's going to be showing up here for Team Aries, please? Messages coming in for the Ram fam. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Aries, I got a really itchy nose. Superstition, huh? We'll see what's going on over there. Let's get one more shuffle, and we'll get it popping. What do we got going on here for the Ram fam? Aries, overall energy for you is going to be the 8 of Swords in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Taking a look here into the current energy, we have here the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Death in reverse, and then taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Moon in the reverse position. So let's see what's up. You know, you might be connecting with the Pisces. You also might be dealing with a Scorpio. But Aries, as far as what I'm picking up on for you, 8 of Swords reversed here to the 5 of Pents reversed. I think right now you're choosing to put something out of sight and out of mind. Looks to me like that is the main focus here. Yeah, looking at what you're dealing with, Death reversed. You're not entirely over something, but I feel like temporarily you're trying to get your mind off of something. Maybe you want to temporarily get your mind off of a person, maybe a situation that happened with that person. But at the end of the day, it's like right now, all I know is the last thing I need to do is be worried or thinking about and being stuck inside my head over X, Y, and Z, over this person, over this situation, over my stress. Fuck this. I need to go ahead and get out of my head, get out of my mind, get things out of sight, and just really distract myself a little bit and kind of tune into other energy surrounding me in general, which I think is super understandable. I tell people all the time, if you need a break at this point, right? If you need a break from life, if you need a break from stress, if you need to get out of your head a little bit, it is okay, guys, to distract yourself and to take a vacation temporarily from your problems or life's problems as a whole. We are all human and we all do deserve a break. And if that happens to be the need for you, you have every single right to do so. So Aries peeps that are watching here, I think that the one thing you're trying to do is kind of remove yourself out of this super emotional energy. If it's been a little bit rough around the edges, if it's been a little bit emotional, you want to put something out of sight and out of mind, and you want to focus on other shit. And I'm giving you the green light here for sure to be able to do so. So if that's the case here for you, give yourself that opportunity, chillax, enjoy yourself, focus on something else. And then when you feel a little bit more refreshed, tap back into whatever it is you got going on and get your thinking cap on and solve those problems. Okay, you got this, Team Aries. Enjoy this vacation for sure. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And keep in mind, when I say vacation, you don't have to necessarily take a full-on vacation, which would be cool if you could. But if you need to distract yourself, like F life's problems, I'm going out with my girls tonight, or I'm going out with my boys tonight, or I'm going to go to the mall today and go shopping. You know, at the end of the day, if that's how you got to distract yourself and get out of your head a little bit, do it, because it's healthy to do so, believe it or not. What is unhealthy sometimes is always being consumed in your head. Sometimes you got to get out of reality a little bit and just do something fun, you know? Period. Okay? All right, Team Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys for coming out here. Really, really appreciate ya. And Martin Parker, hello. You said, I'm so glad I rediscovered you. I'm glad too. Thank you for popping on by. Thank you for coming down and saying hello and coming back here. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. Fire's done. Water. Team Cancer. Let's see what's going on with you, baby. Messages coming on in here for the Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got in store here, please, for the zodiac signs of Team Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? All right, Cancerian. We're going to get this last and final shuffle pretty damn quickly, and we'll see what's up. Cancer. Overall energy for you is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the 9 of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with, the Sun in reverse, and then looking at the outcome, Cancer, the Ace of Cups. Okay, pretty interesting reading to start with right off the bat. Let's talk about it though here, Cancer. Queen of Swords reversed here, 9 of Swords reversed as well. I definitely think that you're unbothered and unfazed in a situation, but somebody else here is not happy that you are doing good. I'm getting the feeling here, Cancer, that somebody is not happy that you are not bothered by someone or something. Let's say, for example, Cancer, something went down. Maybe somebody had the intention here to make you upset, to make you hurt. You're showing up here like, I'm fine, I'm good. And then their perspective is like, well, I'm not happy that you're not happy. Okay? So I'm picking up on an energy a little bit, Cancer. For some of you, this could be somebody who's poured some haterade in their Wheaties this morning. For others of you, if it's not necessarily a hater, maybe somebody here is hurt. And of course, unfortunately, hurt people hurt people. So I'm kind of picking up on an intention here where somebody expects you or wants you to feel as shitty as they may feel. But the truth is that you're not going to. The truth is that you don't. You're okay. You're good. You're solid. And at the end of the day, looking at the outcome here, Ace of Cups, on top of all that, you're fulfilled. And I feel like somebody here might not be happy that they're not getting what they want. But at the end of the day here, Cancer, just because somebody's in this energy of misery doesn't mean you're going to be the company to it. And I don't blame you. I can't tell you how many times I've been in scenarios where somebody's like, well, I'm not happy, so why should you be? Okay, well, don't be happy then. You know, you got to do you. You got to figure out your own life. You got to figure out your own happiness. A lot of people can get caught in cycles where they rely on other people to make them happy. A lot of people can get caught and attach themselves to other people saying, hey, you're the person that needs to make me the happiest. It's your duty. It's your responsibility. No, your responsibility is to make yourself happy. Your responsibility is to deal with your own negativity. Your responsibility is to pull yourself together. It is not the responsibility of other people. That's a truth bomb, and it's going to fucking hurt a lot of people, but it's a truth bomb. You are responsible for yourself. And I learned that long ago. And it wasn't easy. Because I used to think I was responsible for making everybody the happiest person in the world. And is it my intention to make people happy? Fuck yeah, it's my intention. I intend to make you guys have a rad time every time you come on out here. I intend to make you guys have a good time, enjoy yourselves, feel better about yourselves, love your life. But is it my responsibility to do the work? No. I can give you the tools, but the work is up to you. And that's the same thing here, Cancer, that you're saying to this person that you're dealing with. I can give you the tools, but the work is up to you. And just because you might be at a point of misery doesn't mean that you're going to get the company. And it's understandable, Cancer. So I see here for you guys right now, you're not letting somebody here kill your vibe. And I think that it's totally important that you don't. Point blank, period. All right, Team Cancer. I love that for you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Because I know as a Cancer, it can be very easy sometimes for other people to make us feel guilty, like we have to have a sense of responsibility for them. But no, we're responsible for our happiness. They're responsible for theirs. Let's keep it moving forward. Very true freaking message, you know? Vanilla Capricorn said, I think when taxes come through, I'm going to throw some serious money at your site for merchant candles. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Vanilla Capricorn. It would be much, much appreciated. And I do hope that you'll be interested in them as well. So far, with people who have purchased candles, I've always had really positive reviews. If you go on the Sapone and Candela website, there is a couple reviews, I think, per candle. So if you guys want to look at what other people have said, but we haven't had any complaints, I don't think. I think that the worst that's ever happened was, I think one time, like, packaging didn't go well, and then we just sent another candle right away, you know? So no worries there, right? Sometimes you can't help with, you know, UPS drivers that are going to throw glass packages at the ground. Sometimes it's unfortunate that that happens, and not every UPS driver is like that, but you will get a person, unfortunately, sometimes who's not taking too many things in consideration. But hey, you know what'll happen? You'll get another one, baby. All right, guys. It's like Oprah. You get a candle. Everybody gets a candle. I miss Oprah sometimes, bro. Oh my god, I grew up watching Oprah, and I grew up watching Judge Judy, and I know that that's gonna be hella random, but Judge Judy will forever be one of my fucking favorites. Thank you, Vanilla Capricorn. I'm glad you like that. A lot of people like that I said haterade. People putting haterade in their freaking Wheaties in the morning, man. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Mojo said I was the family comedian, but they chose not to be happy. Yeah, it happens. I think that I've been in a lot of points. I won't say necessarily like immediate family, but just in general with people I can consider family. You know, I've been at points where it's like I could be the black sheep of like the people I'm close to, because I'm not afraid to say the truth. I'm not afraid. I'm not a sheep. I'm not going to follow you. You know what I mean? And I can look at life in a more lighthearted way. And I think you get that too in a way, Mojo, right? Where it's like, I'm going to kind of look at life through a lens that's not always super serious. And sometimes I'm going to go do my own thing, even if that's against the status quo and against other people's opinions. And sometimes people don't know how to handle that. People don't know how to handle somebody deciding to not be the sheep. You know, they really, really don't. Torpio Sag said kerfuffle. Yeah, that's where I get the word kerfuffle. I love that word. All right, guys, jumping into air signs. What do we got left? We did Aquarius, Libra, Team Gemini. Excuse me. Goddamn, Gemini. Let's see what's going on with you, baby, okay? Message is showing up here for the Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be rolling on in here for Team Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my Gemini gang, let's go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Whoa, Marlene, that's fucking rad. Matt Rife is a funny dude. That's cool. Where are you seeing him? Definitely probably over in Cali if I had to assume, but that's really cool. Let me know how that show goes. Overall energy for you, Gemini, is going to be the High Priestess in reverse. You could be connecting here potentially with a Pisces for a few of you. Taking a look at the current energy gems, we got a Ten of Swords, what you're dealing with. We got here the Three of Wands. And then looking at the outcome, Six of Cups in the reverse coming out here for you as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look. As far as what I'm seeing here for Gemini peeps, I'm getting that feeling for you. High Priestess reversed here, Ten of Swords upright. It took a while for a situation to come to an end, but I think that inevitably your intuition kicked in and said, this feels right. There's a lot of times, right, where you're in a situation where you can't really tell what your intuition is saying. It could be a little bit of a battle between the ego and the intuition. But I think that finally your intuition here has struck Gemini and was like, you know what? We need to walk away from something, or something here has to come to an ending. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, we do have here the Three of Wands. Three of Wands here feels to me like something's been drawn out for a while now. And I'm getting that sense here for you that considering something's been drawn out for a while for so long, and you've been so undecided for so long, it's like you finally got a clear answer. Something here needs to change. Something here needs to shift. Looking at the outcome for you, Six of Cups reversed, if I allow myself to remain stuck like I have before in past experiences, it's not going to benefit me. It's not going to help me. So this is a vague message, Gemini, but this is the clarity in the way that I'm seeing it. I feel like for you guys, you're at a point in time in your life where you have been stuck before, and you know that being stuck is the worst thing you can do. I think that it's been a while, but intuitively, you're getting a feeling here of like, I'm not seeing growth in a situation in my life. And I've been in situations before where things have become stagnant. And every time I've waited for these stagnant situations to suddenly grow and be a miracle, nothing's come of it. But every time I've walked away from stagnancy, what's happened? I've grown. And I feel like that's the energy you're recognizing here moving into your next 24 hours, Gemini. It's like every time there's stagnancy, staying there doesn't help, but walking away promotes, stimulates, and creates the growth for you going forward. So that's what I see coming into play here for you. So at the end of the day here, for Team Geminis that are watching, you're getting that intuitive push where it's like, yeah, here it is again, a similar situation happening where I'm stuck. And at the end of the day, staying stuck here is only going to make me what? More stuck. It's time for me to start taking the path of least resistance, focusing on going towards the new. And that's where I'm going to experience the growth going forward. Okay, so with that all being said, definitely take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Team Gemini, that's the vibe here for you. It's like instead of staying in that space where you're not growing, when you're in stagnancy, you're only going to create more stagnancy. It's time to become a person of action. All right, definitely take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Team Gemini, thank you guys so much for coming out here nonetheless. Okay, all right, Team Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have finished up our lovely air signs. So far today, guys, we did all the water, the fire, the air. We're gonna hop into our earth in just a bit. Okay. By the way, guys, I do want to clarify real quick to you guys. I talked to you guys about this earlier. In reference to monetization and in reference to ads are going to be a little more frequent on my channel now, considering that for live streaming, they have rolled out. Ads are a way that I do make money. I know that they can be annoying, but they're basically the same thing when you're watching normal TV, except they are way less frequent than normal TV. Ads occur, I think, about every 20 minutes or so throughout a live stream for random viewers. Some days you may get a lot of ads, other days you may get none. It won't be for every viewer and every viewer's experience. So just keep that in mind, guys. It is something that's going on for my channel, and it's always been a thing. Ads have always been on my channel, so I know it could be a little frustrating, but just, you know, go with the flow, guys. Don't worry about it. It's just one of those things that you know, at the end of the day is what supports me and everybody else on the YouTube platform. So that is one of the things that are always going to remain on all of these channels. Okay. Marlene said, Matt Rife, yes, in California, here in my hometown. I'm super excited. Got second row tickets, $800 each. It's insane. Cheapest are about $150, but that's way in the back. You know what's super, super cool, Marlene? He's good with crowd work, dude. And you know what? You being that close, who knows? Maybe you'll get involved in some crowd work and I'll see a TikTok clip of Matt Rife and you together. That'd be really, really super cool. So I like that idea, actually. That's dope. Second row is sick, and he's a really funny comic. So yeah, if I end up seeing you on TikTok, Marlene, I'm going to be like, oh shit, you go, girl. Really damn cool, man. Really, really damn cool. All right, though, guys, moving forward, we're moving on into our last zodiac of the night. That's going to be the Earth signs. So far, we have done our lovely Virgo. We've done our lovely Taurus. Now it's time for the beautiful and amazing Capricorn. So let's go ahead and get it popping, okay? All right, Team Cappy, let's see what's up. What do we got going on here for Team Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cappy, we're going to get ourselves here this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on with you guys. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. Shout out to Vanilla Capricorn. I appreciate you sticking around to the end. I'm sorry that it took so long today, but Vanilla Capricorn, I hope you're doing great. Anyways, much love to you. All right, but let's see what's up. Team Cappy, overall energy for you is going to be the Justice in reverse. You could be dealing possibly here with a Libra. Taking a look at the current energy, 10 of Pentacles. Hello, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the Hangman, and then looking at the outcome for the Capricorn peeps is going to go ahead and be the Seven of Wands in the upright position as well. So let's go ahead and see what's up for you. Now, you could be dealing with a Pisces once again. You can be connecting here with a Libra, but you got a Justice reversed here and a 10 of Pens here. Kind of looks to me like this is the energy of saying, hey, right now, everything might not be the most balanced in the world, but I do have everything that I need. Capricorns, you're recognizing the differences between wants and needs, right? I don't need, or I may not have everything I want, but best believe I have everything I need. And that's a beautiful realization. Speaking of realizations, you have here the Hangman. Hangman is a card that can represent feeling stuck, trapped, and locked inside a box with the key nowhere in sight. But it also could be a card that represents you have been enlightened to something. As you can see at the bottom here, the Hangman has a glow that's around his head. So you're in the situation right now, Capricorn, where it's like, I now see something in a completely different light, in a completely different perspective. Maybe I haven't been focused or so tapped into everything I've wanted. Maybe I haven't received everything I've wanted, but guess what? I have everything I motherfucking need. And that's a beautiful realization. Looking at the outcome here for you, Capricorn, Seven of Wands, it's like I'm at a point in time in my life where I can charge forward knowing that I'm being taken care of by the universe and not have to worry so much about all these wants and all these desires. Because guess what? Wants and desires, they can come, they can go, and they can still happen. They may not be showing up in your current circumstances. Who's to say they won't be a part of your future? This message is similar to one of the messages I said today and yesterday too. It's like, guys, I think we are at a time, or in a time, where we have to realize we're where we need to be in life. We have what we need, and having what we need is enough. And we'll get to a point where we can get all the things we desire later. But as long as we have what we need, fuck yeah, it's a good life. It's a beautiful life. You know? It really is. If you have a roof over your head, if you have food and water, if you have a family, if you have any sense of love coming in, you know, if you have, you know, your body, you're here, man. It's fucking awesome. It really is. It's awesome just to be alive. And I definitely think a lot of you here are starting to take that into consideration. To get a little bit more detailed, Capricorn, maybe for some of you, you might have been working towards something you've wanted recently. That might have fell through. So maybe you wanted a car, but you couldn't get the car for some reason. Maybe it was disappointing news. Maybe you wanted to work something out with your partner and it didn't go the way as planned. I feel like you've been working towards something you've wanted, but you haven't seen it happen yet. And here's the thing. It's not that it's never going to happen for you, but maybe not right now. And I think that instead of looking at it like, oh my God, I didn't get what I want, life fucking sucks, you're changing up the perspective and you're like, no, life doesn't suck. It's okay. If it's not meant for me right now, it's not meant for me. So I'm going to appreciate what I have. And as you start to tune into that, you realize, wait a minute, I really do have it all. it's unfortunate, and this is going to be really true. It's unfortunate because a lot of people don't realize what it is they have until it's gone. But being able to see what you have in front of you is the most beautiful thing you can see. You know, I've had many lessons in my life where I couldn't see what I had until it was gone. And that has learned, or made me learn in general, to really appreciate what's in front of me now, because you never know what can happen tomorrow, and to be happy with the fact that what I have is indeed enough, right? Abso-friggin-lutely. So Capricorns, love that message for you. Very powerful. Take that one if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thank you so much for stopping on by here nonetheless, okay? All right, guys. I know it's been a super long daily today. Thank you all so much for your patience. You guys have been really consistent today. You guys really popped out and showed up for the daily. So I really appreciate everybody coming out here. We're at an hour and 24 minutes. Naturally, dailies maybe go at an hour the most times like 50 minutes a top. So you know, we've had a super long, fun day, lots of good chatting, lots of great readings. So thank you everybody for your time. I really appreciate you. Vanilla Capricorn said, I really need to open my mind to the I got this and be blessed, but unfortunately it's hard when I've been dragged through the dirt and I'm getting nowhere right now, but like I do have what it is you need. Absolutely. And you know what? When you think that you're getting dragged through the dirt, you know, when we go through struggles, guys, I always say this, you are always on the brink of a leveling up. Every time you struggle, you are on the brink of leveling up in your life. So it may feel like it's never going to come, but you're going to wake up one day and be like, holy fucking shit, my life ascended. You got to that new chapter and you're getting there. You really, really are. Mojo, thank you so much for blessing me again. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you for the 20. You said amazing reading in chat today. Thank you. It really has been an awesome and amazing day. This really was a great daily, guys. Thank you guys for making it such a great one. Thank you guys for having such positive and awesome vibes. And thank you guys for having such awesome conversations today and just really cool readings today, man. I love you all and I appreciate it. All right. But with that all being said, everybody, guys, let's go ahead and hop on into it. Thank you so much for coming out to today's daily reading. If you did enjoy today's video, please do drop a like. And of course, you can drop a comment down in the comment section down below. Let me know your insight on your daily. Let me know your insight on your day, how you enjoyed the video. Let me know. I would love to hear your feedback as always. If anybody here is new, I would be more than happy to have you. If you're interested in subscribing, feel free to join the Soul family. We would be all more than happy to have you. So click that subscribe button if you're interested, okay? I did want to mention everybody here as well. Thank you all so much for the amazing donations today and for all the members. Shout out to all of you guys. Thank you for your support. It really helps out a lot more than you know. So thank you guys for your generosity. Of course, for everybody who's here in general, thank you guys so much for your support and your generosity. It's been a pretty kick-ass day and I hope you've had a great one too. I do want to mention right now for what you guys can expect coming up next, I am in the process of working on October readings. So I'll be getting those out as quickly as possible for you guys. So October readings will be coming soon. And if you are interested in a personal read, as always, guys, first link in the description below. I'll be happy to take care of you over there. If you have any sort of personal reading needs, I will hook up with you and we'll get you a reading going, okay? All right, everybody. Love you all. Happy Thursday. We will see you tomorrow for the weekend read. And with that being said, have a wonderful night, everybody, and I'll see y'all later. All right, guys. Much love to my soul family. Take care and have yourselves a good one. Peace.